What up, guys? Today I wanted to check out Avistar's Bond story, but of course some summons. Oh, and there's something nice that they added in the event. I think they changed like a thingy. I saw yesterday. SSR, please. Someone I'm missing, like EH, or Ninja Delta, or Label, or who else am I even missing? Just any Elysion units that are like relatively new-ish. Alright, real quick though, let me show you guys this. This is cool. Come on, hurry, let's go. Yada yada yada. Yeah, look at this. The stage is like empty and everybody's in the backstage taking the pictures. Nice. Here, let me show you. Look at that. Okay, come on, let me move the camera. Look at this. Dude! It's like the cleanup crew is here and stuff. And you come back here and you can take a picture. Look, I can get right next to Mrs. Miss. Yay! Yes! Oh wait, they're not even in the picture! Damn, Rappy and Anis aren't even in the picture, bro. Or not Rappy and Anis, Rappy and Neon. I'm exhausted, bro, what the hell? Oh, that's nice. Anyways, we're not here for that, we're here for the damn Bond story. I wonder if they're gonna give us any insight on who Avistar was before she, you know, got turned into the robot cyborg thingamabobber. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not confirmed that it could be Riz. I was calling her Riz, I think. It could be like someone else. So I wonder if they'll put that. Probably not. But we'll see. Oh. Late one night while everyone is asleep. I too am fast asleep after a long day's work. That does not sound like knocking. That sounds like footsteps approaching. This is Avistar, the Inspection Unit Overseer. Commencing forced entry. Huh? Bitch is like 2 in the morning. Before I am even fully awake, Avistar starts sticking tape all over the commander's room. What are you... Apologies for interrupting your sleep, person of interest. Also, why does she call us that? A routine inspection flags some discrepancies in one of your reports. What? That's not possible. I didn't want to suspect you either. However, there are several points of interest that I must confirm. Sure, but did you have to do it so late at night? As you know, no abnormalities have ever been detected while investigating you before, person of interest. Maybe that's why the higher-ups think they're onto something this time. I receive orders to mobilize immediately. What time is it? I get out of bed and walk over to the fridge. Let me get a glass of water. Avistar sticks a piece of tape on the fridge. Sorry. Until our investigation is complete, everything in this room is considered evidence and must be left undisturbed. You're not allowed to touch anything. I can't even have a drink. Allow me to get it for you. Avistar pulls out the water for me before continuing to stick tape on everything in the commander's room. Hang on, that doesn't include my phone, does it? Of course it does. Can I just send a quick text to Rappy? No. Tell me what you wish to send and I'll type it. Classic inspection units, they take this stuff pretty seriously. So all this tape, what happens if I touch it? It's a specially made seal, so anyone who touches it will leave their fingerprints behind. It's the perfect tool for catching anyone guilty of insubordination or other crimes. Okay, fine. What do you need me to do? There are some things I need to verify, so your full cooperation would be appreciated. Another pain in the ass, why not? What happens if you find even a single problem? My mission is only to discover problems, so I don't know for certain. All I know is that you won't get away with it. I see. You look very relaxed. Are you that confident? It's like 2 in the morning, let me sleep! Of course. Very well. Then let us begin. My first question pertains to the medical kits provided for each mission. According to the report, you used more kits than you were allotted. Medical kits? Of course, you're not using so many that it's a problem. But there could be someone obtaining supplies in secret, which is why I must ask. Sure, I get it. I mean, I don't need medical, I just regen, baby. In order to do that, we'll have to go see Rappy. Rappy? Alright, I'll go with you. Despite the late hour, we go to Rappy's room. She's gonna be pissed, bro. Knock knock, Rappy, it's 2 in the morning, wake up. Hello, Rappy. This is Avistar, the Inspection Unit Overseer. We're here to confirm something related to the investigation into Commander Ren. There's no response. She must be asleep. No shit! Surely she heard all that. Rappy. Yes, Commander? Okay. Oh, sorry to bother you so late. It's alright. In fact, I welcome visits from you at this hour. What was that? I know you heard me. Okay. Damn. So what brings you here? Oh! Apparently there's a report saying we use more medical kits than we were allotted to us. What? That can't be. I know I checked. What if this is a ploy to drag you away in the middle of the night? No, it's not. We have supporting documents. May I see those documents? Certainly. Avistar pulls out a tablet and shows us. It is true. That's the report I wrote, and I remember the quantity. That's odd. You're not the type to make a mistake like that. Oh, Commander! Do you think it's related to those things? By those things, you mean... Oh, those things that look just like the other thing! Yes, those things. I'm lost. Those things? Don't tell me. So someone really was secretly receiving supplies? Is that what's happening? No. I think I know what's the issue. Rappy goes and gets a familiar-looking white box. This is... one of your allotted medical kits. You think it looks like one too, don't you? What? You mean it's not? Then what is it? Inside the white box is an enormous machine. A machine? Oh! It's a power reserve. I believe it's used on the surface to quickly recharge Nikke's batteries when they run low. That sounds funny. That's right. We always take it with us just in case. Do they run on AAA? Where did this come from? I bought it with my personal funds. What? Why? You could just put in a request for one. The process for requesting additional supplies is a big pain. Still, spending your own money... It's dangerous if a Nikke's battery suddenly runs low. That's such a funny question. I'll grant you that. Given how often you go to the surface, I suppose it would put you in danger. No, not me. I meant it's dangerous for the Nikkes. Sure, I can tank anything, bro. I don't give a fuck. I must have gotten mixed up while writing that report. As you can see, its new packaging looks very similar to the medical kits. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yes, the number works out. It was my mistake, I apologize. But this... Commander, I apologize for causing a commotion. No, it's perfectly reasonable. I can go to sleep now! Is this what the commando unit is like? No, now's not the time. Just to be safe, I'm going to take this and have a look. Please hand over the purchase details and receipt too. Sure. Ahem. Time for the second point of interest. There's more. Let me go to sleep. The second matter relates to the outpost's energy consumption. You use roughly 10% more energy each month than the average squad. The other buildings are fine. The issue is with the building that houses the commander's room and the Nikke's dorms. It appears the command center consumes the highest energy. Is that a problem? To be blunt, you could have set up a suspicious lab inside this building. Oh yeah? You could also be stealing electricity and using it for something dangerous. Nobody said anything before. Why now? Recently, the Ark has been trying harder to manage its energy and resource use. Since we're investigating you anyways, we might as well look into this too. Oh yeah? How do you check that sort of thing? I'll scan the building's power terminals. If I find anything suspicious, I can trace where that energy is going. Oh, I see. Then I'll begin verifying. Avistar sets up a large, suspicious-looking machine. She soon picks it up and begins to carry it around the inside of the building. Beep, beep. A short while later. Or rather, a long while later. The sun's coming up. How much longer will this take? Dude, I just want to go to sleep. I'm so sleepy. Scan complete. Did you find anything suspicious? Yes, I did. I found a suspicious stream of energy that none of the other buildings show. Let's go check it out. Avistar walks with a determined expression, as I follow behind. It's coming from here. Why are you so nervous? Are you worried I might actually have a secret laboratory? No, but just if I really do discover something suspicious, it could really be bad for Anis. Oh, so that's why. Don't worry, Anis uses it the most. What? She does? Avistar opens the door without hesitation. What in the world? What is this? Inside the room is a large tank with a handle. Something like hot vapor wafts out from it. Huh? What the? What are you guys doing here? Anis! That's my question for you. What are you doing here? Obviously, I came here to open this. Do you mean this big tank? By the way, what is this thing? You're not doing any strange experiments, are you? Huh? What are you talking about? Step aside, please. I need some hot water. Hot water? Yeah, we're only getting cold water again. Anna steps inside and turns the handle. Perfect. Anis, is this some sort of machine that makes hot water for showers? Well, something like that. The commander's room is okay, but even after our bathroom got fixed, we still only get cold water. My room is especially the worst. So the commander made us this hot water tank with his own money. You just turn the handle before you use it and fill it up with water afterwards. Pretty cool, huh? No kidding. You probably don't realize since you're always in the Ark. But the ability to shower with hot water is a blessing. Anyway, I'm off to shower. Anis waves and returns the way she came. Not the lab you were expecting, huh? It really wasn't. But this will require further investigation. Keep that in mind. Sure. So are we done? No, there's one more point of interest. Alright, let's get this over with. The last issue is something we overlooked because you're a commando unit. But your supply and consumption of ammunition is excessive. Of course, given your achievements, it seems perfectly reasonable. But while I'm investigating these matters, I'd like to verify this too. Some people do sell guns and ammunitions illegally in the Outer Rim, you know. To be honest, I don't have anything to say to that. Neon would know more about it than I would. Let's go see her. Alright. Hello, Master and Avistar. What brings you here so early? I can't go to sleep. Good morning, Neon. There's something we need to confirm. There is? First, have a look at this tablet. You two sure are busy first thing in the morning. Oh, these are the reports about our last mission. Yes, I'd like to draw your attention to this part. Would you take a look at your supply and consumption of ammunition? Yep, I see it. What do you think? Now that I've turned into Neon, I guess I don't need these supplies anymore. I don't think there are any bullets that can match my level of firepower. That's not what I meant. Did you really use all these rounds? Of course! Don't underestimate the firepower that comes from overwhelming numbers. But why do you ask? Have you finally decided to walk the path of firepower too? No, that's not why I'm here. Your supply volume is so high that some suspect you of pocketing some. Really? I don't like the thought of Master being under suspicion like that. If you need to, you can give me a brain scan. All you'll see are scenes of our dazzling battles. Okay. No, we don't need to go that far. That's good. Well, alright. In order to receive this much in supplies, the amount of paperwork that would need to be filed must have been staggering. I'm helping Master with that. What? But he said requesting additional supplies was a pain. Requesting ammunition must be even more complicated. Still, it's what Neon wants, so I don't have a choice. I see. Avistar smiles slightly. That was all I needed to confirm. Can I go to bed now? I don't see a need to investigate the ammunition issue further, so I believe that will be enough. Thank goodness. So am I free to go now? No. You must accompany me until the investigation is completely over. Ugh, come on! I appreciate your cooperation despite what time it is. You may return to the commander's room for a brief rest. I've already sent documents for additional investigation, so it'll be over soon. Okay. I return to the commander's room with Avistar. Can I at least, lay down? Who looks strangely happy. We return to the tape-covered commander's room and sit down. What's the point of covering the room with tape if I'm just gonna follow you around anyways? What the hell? Talking about wasting your resources and then you do that shit. What the hell? Would you like some tea? Thank you. I'll make it for you. Please remain seated. Is the tea taped too? Oh, right. I'm still not allowed to touch anything. I was wondering, isn't there something you desire, person of interest? Desire? Like what? Money, power, something like that. Of course. Then why do you act like this? You could be out there pursuing your own personal gain, you know. I already am pursuing my own personal gain. But it looks like you only care about the well-beings of the Nikkes. Right? Which is personal gain for me. They're not your concern. On top of that, they're Nikkes. They're comrades who risk their lives with me. And I mean, I spend every time on the surface anyway, so like, what's the point of doing anything else? Those comrades fight for me. So, I'm just doing what I can. I see. Avistar's phone rings. She stares blankly at the phone. Don't you find it unfair? You're such a decent person, yet you receive all this suspicion. Doesn't it bother you? I see it as a good chance to prove just how decent I am, so I don't find it unfair, just annoying. Well, have I completely proven myself? Ha. Ha 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 ha. Yes, you've proven yourself perfectly. The additional investigation found no wrongdoing. Now you're finally smiling for real. Was I not earlier? You just looked so nervous before. So you noticed. To be honest, I knew from the beginning that there wouldn't be any issues. Even more so because Anis chose you. But still, you never know. What if you were genuinely hiding something? It might not be intentional, but there could be something that leaves you open to criticism. Yeah, good luck trying to uncover that. You must really like Anis. I've been her fan for a long time. Also, me saying this might make you uncomfortable, but I like you too, person of interest. What? Wait, I didn't mean it in a strange way. It's like I feel good when I see you, just like when I see Anis. You seem trustworthy in a way that I can rely on, I guess. I think I know what you mean. That's why I like you too, Avistar. Okay, I didn't say that, but you know. Can I go to sleep now? Avistar slowly stands up and removes the tape covering the commander's room. Thank you for accommodating such a difficult request so early in the day. Sure, hopefully we won't have to meet under these circumstances again. In that case, you must remain as clean and incorruptible as you are now. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure I can manage that. I figured as much. Without another word, Avistar bows her head deeply to me. Looking at her, I can feel her deep trust and respect. This day leaves me with one certainty, however dangerous my path may be, at least it's the right one. Good thing Anderson scraped a lot of the stuff from Modernia. I'm sure everybody in the Ark would love bringing that up when they're talking to the commander. Also, if Commander's a better that man than me, I would have just stayed in bed all day. Like, what the fuck? Trying to drag me around? Like, what the hell, bro? What do I look like, dude? The heck? Waking me up at like fucking 1 in the morning and running me around? And also, Rappy's so silly, bro. What is she talking about? I would like you to come over here at any time in the day, especially late at night. Thank you, Rappy. Very cool. Let's see. Dang it, dude. Alright, well, this was just like a carbon copy, paste, whatever the fuck monster. I don't think this mattered at all. Goddamn. I mean, it is a free unit, so I didn't expect them to go crazy, but dude, they could have made it related to the event. Kind of. I guess it is related to the whole inspection squad thingy they got going on with her, but yeah, no. All this government spiel and shebang I don't really, you know, like in this game because I don't like the government, so yeah, no. There is that. Also, like, what is even the point of realistically the commander just splurging on random stuff in the Ark, bro? I get sent to the surface like fucking 90% of the time we're playing this game, we're in the surface, bro. Like, what is even the point of just coming back to the Ark and being like, hey, I'm just gonna indulge myself forever? I guess that's, you know, the average thing everybody else does, but like, dude, what the hell? I suppose I say that, but I mean, half the events are in the Ark, but if you really think about it, most of the game is in the surface anyways. And plus, we have Reclamation Site 1, so like, you know, why would I realistically want to go back to the bird cage when I can go to Reclamation Site 1 and at least be out in the open, on the surface, you know? Soaking at the sky and the sun. Seems kind of counterintuitive if you ask me, but whatever. Also, dude, Annis using all the fucking power with the hot showers, Neon with all the ammunition. Like, what did they expect? Avistar, this isn't the first time you meeting Annis and Neon. What do you think they're doing back at the damn command center? What the heck? Anyways, the only good thing about this Bond story is that it was really early in the morning, so the commander sounded tired. So hey, I didn't really have to do a voice for the commander because I am tired right now. God damn it, dude. I need to stop doing these fucking side jobs after work, bro. I get home at like fucking 7 o'clock and I gotta record and I feel like I'm gonna blow my brains out. Yeah. Look on the bright side. Mint is gonna come out tomorrow by the time this goes up. So, you know, I'll summon for that. Hopefully it's fun. I wonder how that event's gonna go. I really hope they don't put Annis in the cuck chair. If you really think about it, I think Annis would be okay with sharing us with the other members of TT Star. However, I don't know if Mint is gonna ask for permission in the event, so I don't know if that's gonna be within stipulation for Annis agreeing, so, you know, there is that, but hopefully they don't put her in the cuck chair, dude. Come on. We can't leave Neon the only person in the counters to not be in the cuck chair. That's fucked up, bro. Come on, man. Shift up, you're better than this. Come on. Don't do this to me, alright? It is funny, but come on, man. Anyways, that's enough blabbering. I'm fucking exhausted. Anyways, I think that is it. Let me know what you guys think about Avistar's Bond story right here. And if you want to support the channel, subscribing and sharing is very appreciated. And I'll catch you guys later.